In this tutorial, we are going to review the guided learning app and show you how to create a guided learning lesson. To create a guided learning lesson, from your home screen, open your Apps drawer in the upper left-hand corner and navigate to Guided Learning. As you'll see, I have no guided lessons currently, so I'm going to click on the New Lesson button in the lower right-hand corner to create a new lesson. And this brings up a screen where I'm able to title my lesson and enter up to 8 websites for my students to be able to visit during that lesson. I'm also able to create a favorite link and set restriction settings. So we'll review all of that as we walk through the lesson. So the first thing I'm going to do is title my lesson, and then I'm going to enter some websites for my students to be able to visit, and I'm also able to enter a description here in the right-hand side. And I'm going to give them access to my classroom. So for the purposes of this demonstration, I'm only going to enter 2 websites, but again, you have the ability to enter up to 8 websites. I'm also able to enter a favorite link that would be available to my students as a split screen, meaning since I'm giving them access to a math lesson, I'd like them to be able to use a calculator during the lesson. So I'm going to give them access to that. That'll be available to them throughout the lesson. And now let's talk restriction settings. So restriction settings, we have several. The first is no restrictions, meaning that they can navigate to another website. So if on Khan Academy there was a link to another website, they would be able to click that link and be taken to that site. The second restriction is only content available on the above websites. So again, in my Khan Academy example, they would be able to view other lessons on Khan Academy, but not be able to navigate off of that particular site. And then the third restriction level we have is only the specific links on the above website. So again, going back to the Khan Academy lesson, they would only be able to visit that lesson that you have provided to them. They would not be able to navigate off of that lesson to view another lesson on Khan Academy. I would like to note one thing very quickly before we hit save and generate a coupon code for your students to use, is that we do require the protocol prior to the website. So the HTTP or HTTPS in front of the website link. If I take that off and try to save, it will ask me to please enter a URL. So we are asking for that protocol there to be added. So I'm going to click save, and I'm going to show you that I now have a coupon code. So this coupon code is the code that you would give your students to be able to access the lesson from their guided learning app and to be able to view how the students access the lesson and what that looks like for them. Please watch our guided learning app lesson from the student perspective. As always, we're committed to your success, and please reach out if you have any additional questions.